Taehyung signed use room. In all these days, Taehyung had stopped going to court and had stayed with you 24 by 7. You noticed how he tried to bring a smile to your face, how he cared about you, and how his world revolved around you. You were standing at the window when Taehyung came near you. Taehyung, what are you thinking? You, Taehyung, I went to meet my mother today. He nodded and waited for you to continue. My mother took me to the female doctor. After checking me, she told me that I can't become a mother again. Taehyung was shocked to hear this. The next second, he hugged you tightly. Taehyung, don't worry, you. Everything will be alright. I am here with you. Then he picked you up in bridal style and walked to the bed. After making you lie on the bed, he lay beside you and took you in a protective hug. Sleeping was far from your eyes. He was thinking about your lie. Yes, you lied to him about your pregnancy. He was confused by his behavior. Why had he suddenly started acting so lovely and caring towards you? Why was he doing this? Was he guilty or was he did something else? Time skips 2 days past at the dining room. Grandmother Taehyung, Naira is also your wife. You have some responsibility toward her too. Now you is alright, so tonight you will sleep with her, his grandma ordered. Taehyung, but grandma, before Taehyung could persist, you could cut him off. You, Taehyung, your grandma is right. I am fine now, and you shouldn't waste your precious time with a barren girl like me. Everyone gasped hearing you. Taehyung held your hand and said softly, Taehyung, you don't address yourself like this. You are precious to me. His grandma composed herself. Grandma, Taehyung, I don't want to hear any arguments. From now on, you will sleep with Naira until she conceives. Taehyung sighed. He knew there was no use arguing with her. Time skips after dinner. Taehyung and Naira's room. Taehyung entered Naira's room. He decided to stay there for some time, then go to Yu's room. He was shocked to see the room decorated with flowers and candles. Naira walked near him. Naira wrapped her arms around his neck. Finally, the day has arrived. We are going to become one. Taehyung jerked her hand away angrily and shouted, Taehyung, Naira, I told you about this. Why are you forcing yourself on me? Naira, forcing? I am your wife, Taehyung, not a shouted, feeling insulted by his words. Taehyung, wife? Taehyung chuckled, grabbing her arms and said angrily, you were my wife at that time too, when you were planning to kill me with Dev. Taehyung, Naira was shocked to hear him. Naira stuttered, you know about this? Taehyung nodded and tightened his hold on her skin. Taehyung, yes, you are responsible for my unborn child death and use condition. And I will never forgive you for this. He was about to leave when Naira held his hand. Naira, Taehyung, they trapped me with his lies. Please forgive me. We can start again. You love me. Please forgive your Naira. Taehyung jerked her hand away. No, Naira, I don't love you. I love you only. And if you don't want people to know about your sins, stay away from me and you. After saying this, he walked out of the room angrily. Meanwhile, Taehyung and Yusrum, you were sitting on the floor. You just wanted to test if Taehyung really loved you or if it was just because of guilt. Would he leave you when you was no longer useful to him? You closed your eyes thinking about Naira and Taehyung. Did he really sleep with Naira? Imagining all of this, you heart ached. It was a lie if you said you didn't like his attention and care. Every girl wanted her husband love, care and attention, and thinking about sharing him with another girl ached your heart. He was lost in your thoughts when Taehyung entered the room angrily, but seeing your innocent face, all his worries flew out the window. You were surprised to see him. You asked, surprising your happiness. You, what are you doing here? You should be with Naira. Taehyung held your hand and said softly, you know, I can't sleep without you. How can I stay there? Before you could ask any further questions, Taehyung took you to the bed and stepped hugging you. A big smile appeared on your face as you saw him. You was happy, and right now you didn't want to think about anything else. You slowly closed your eyes and drifted into a deep slumber. Time skips. Living room. Taehyung shouted at his grandmother, stop it, grandma. Grandmother, why? Why should I shut up? Just throw this user girl out of this palace. She is of no use. In fact, we don't need her anymore. Now Naira can give a child to this palace, said bitterly glaring at you. Taehyung held Yuan and said angrily, I don't care about anything. I don't care if she can't give birth to my child or not. I love her and I will not leave her at any cost. Seeing his determination, his grandma signed. Grandmother, but Naira is also your wife. To become king, you need an heir. You can keep that girl, but think about the child. Hearing this, Grandma Yu's heart started beating faster. What would you do if he agreed with his grandma? You couldn't share him with anyone. Unknowingly, tears started falling from your eyes. Seeing your tears, Tiang panicked. He cupped your face. Tiang, wiping your tears. Hey, don't cry. I told you I am here. You don't need to worry. Tiang held you by the shoulder and announced, I have only one wife, Kin you, Tiang, and I will not touch any other girl. Since you can't become a mother, no other girl has the right to become the mother of my child, so I am giving up my crown. I don't want to become king anymore. Tiang and you soon. Then he took you to the room. Everyone was shocked here to hear him, including you. You never thought, even in your wildest dreams, that he would give up his crown. Tian came out of the washroom and saw you sitting on the bed deep in thoughts. He walked towards you. Tian, you, everything is alright. You don't need to be stressed. You sit here. I am bringing our food here. Tian was about to leave when you held his hand. You looking into his eyes. Why are you doing this? Tian got confused hearing your question. You, seeing his confused face, you said, why are you doing this? This case, this concern. It was you who told me you would never accept me as your wife. I am only a baby maker and you love Naira. Then what happened suddenly? Taeyang took a deep breath. You, I did so many wrong things to you and I was feeling so guilty about it. You, so you are doing all this because of guilt? Asked sadly. To which Taeyang replied, Taeyang, to be very honest, it started as guilt, but later it became love and unconditional love. You was surprised to hear his confession. You, what about Naira? Taeyang paused and told you everything about Deva and Naira. Hearing everything, you were shocked. You asked, composing yourself. You don't love Naira because of her betrayal. You hate her because of her betrayal. Otherwise, you would have gone to her and slept with her. Taeyang shook his head and said, I don't know you, but I know one thing. I can't imagine touching another girl except you. In the case of Naira, I was hesitant to touch you because of the marriage one, but I agreed because nothing mattered to me except the kingdom. In your case, I would give up anything for you. Naira was my childhood friend and wife, and that's why I thought it was love. But now I know the real meaning of love. You, I believe everything happened for a reason. You were written in my destiny, my curse, which I hated so much, but now I realize it was a blessing. Otherwise, you would never have come into my life. You were written in my fate, and you are God blessing to me. I love you so much, you. Tears welled up in your eyes. He cupped your face. Dear, you please forgive me for all my wrongdoings. I can't change our past, but I promise to make our present and future beautiful. You nodded slightly and said, controlling your tears, you, Tiang, I lied to you. You continued, I lied to you about my pregnancy. I can become a mother. I just wanted to know. Tiang interrupted you, saying, it's okay. I am not angry with you. Don't worry. They were looking into each other's eyes, and you could see passion, desire, and love in his gaze. You slowly lowered your gaze and said quietly, you, Tiang, I want our child back. Can you give me one? At first, Tiang was confused, but later understanding your words. Tiang, are you sure? You nodded shyly. Slowly, he leaned towards your lips, drawing you into a world of passion.